Brian Jones was not just a member of the Rolling Stones, he created the band. Born Louis Brian Hopkins Jones in 1942, he built the group around his obsession with American blues, recruiting Mick Jagger and Keith Richards and shaping their early sound. At first, he was the clear leader. He named the band, booked their early gigs, and introduced instruments that gave their records a haunting, unpredictable quality: sitar, marimba, dulcimer, and slide guitar. As fame grew in the 1960s, power within the band shifted. Jagger and Richards began writing most of the material, while Jones fell deeper into drug use, legal troubles, and worsening mental health. Multiple arrests in England for drug possession made it nearly impossible for him to travel to the United States. His reliability declined, and studio sessions became tense and unpredictable. Those close to him described a man increasingly isolated, volatile, and fragile. By 1968, his influence had nearly vanished. The Stones' music was turning heavier and more rock-driven, and Jones often contributed little or not at all to recording sessions. The group he had formed was moving ahead without him. In June 1969, exhausted and detached, he was dismissed from the band. Officially it was framed as a mutual decision, but insiders knew he had been pushed out. His decline left him unable to keep pace. Within weeks, Jones withdrew to Cotchford Farm, a quiet estate in East Sussex, once owned by A. A. Milne, creator of Winnie the Pooh. He spoke of launching new projects and returning to music. But his health and stability were slipping. He continued drinking heavily, using drugs, and clashing with those around him. Late on the night of July 2, 1969, Jones was at Cotchford with several people, including his girlfriend Anna Volan and builder Frank Thorogood. He went swimming in the property's pool and was later found motionless underwater. Paramedics were called, but he could not be revived. He was 27 years old, an early figure in what would later be called the 27 Club. An inquest ruled his death by misadventure, citing alcohol and drug intoxication leading to drowning. Yet questions arose almost immediately. Conflicting witness statements and later claims, including stories of an argument with Thorogood, fueled lasting speculation that something more sinister had occurred. Although alleged confessions and media investigations surfaced over the years, none produced conclusive evidence. In 2010, Sussex police reviewed the case and confirmed there was no new information to reopen it. Jones' death came just 2 days before the Rolling Stones' Hyde Park concert in London, which became an impromptu memorial. Thousands attended as the band released white butterflies into the air in his honor. A farewell to their lost founder. Today, Brian Jones remains one of rock's most tragic and fascinating figures, the visionary who shaped the Rolling Stones' original identity, an artist driven by experimentation and restless ambition, and a man undone by the pressures he helped create.